Hello guys, good morning. The cluster is getting started. Let's wait for 1 more minute. Okay. The cluster has started. Let me go to the web interfaces and open the Jupyter lab. So, if you remember last time we have seen the transformations. So many transformations we have started learning. Okay. So let's see the Jenkins here. So let's see the joins here. So for example, let me say I have a employees CSV file. So let me try to create some employee CSV file. Okay. Or 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Please. So let's take a sample, employees as well as departments, and let us try to see how the joins will work in the pyspark. Okay. So for example, let me take here I have this is okay. Let me take this kind of a data set. Okay. Assume that I have here the data like this. So you can see here I have a one. Wait a minute, this is not useful for the joints. Give me a minute, guys, or we can try to improvise it. Okay, so yeah, now I have it. Now I have it. You can see here the data one. I have the employee ID, employee name, and the department. Likewise, I have here the employee ID as well as salary. Okay, so the user wanted to see all of these things in one single table itself. So how these joins will work here, let us try to understand. And before that, let us try to create the data frames for each of these data. So for this one, let us try to create one data frame. And for this one also, let us try to create one data frame. And let's try to see how it looks like. Okay, so to create the data frame one, I'm creating the data frame one that is equal to spark dot create data frame data 1, comma, column 1. Okay. So if you wanted to see the data, you can see it like this. Likewise, for the data frame 2 also, okay, you can see here, this I'm going to make it as a data frame 2. This I'm going to say data 2, columns 2. Okay. And I'm going to say here data frame 2. Okay. So this is how it is. And now if you try to run it, if you try to run it, so you can able to see here we have created data frame 1 and data frame 2 separately, right? So employee ID, employee name, department, employee ID, employee salary. Okay. So if you wanted to create the final data frame, where the employee ID, employee name, department as well as salary in one particular table. For that one, I am using the joins. Let us see how the inner join works. Okay, give me 1 minute. Guys, so let's see now. Okay. So instead, let me take like this. So this data set seems like very simple. Let me take, usually we will be having a employee data frame, right? So let me take like this. Data 1 is equal to 1 ls 101. Okay. And likewise, until 20 records, I will try to take. Okay. So you see here, I have like data one. You can say one 1 to 20 employees are there, and their data department ID I have it here 1 to 4, 104. And likewise, I have a employee. This is employee data frame. Likewise, I have a department data frame also, where you see here 101, 102, 103, 104. Okay, so this is how I have it. So I am creating the columns. For these columns, if you need columns, we can specify like this. Okay, so this is how first one is employee ID, employee name, department ID, and the schema 2 is equal to department ID and department name. You can see it here, right? So that is how. And once you have the both of these data frames, okay, and you wanted to create a data frame from these particular data sets. So these are the two individual data sets, and you are trying to create a data frame. You see here, this is our data frame 1 and this is our data frame 2. In data frame 1, we have like 20 records, and for each employee ID, there is a particular department ID is assigned. Likewise, in the data frame 2, we have a department ID and their department name details. Okay. Now, the user wanted to see the department name also in the single table. So for that one, we are going to do the join. So how we are going to do the join? Let us try to understand in the pyspark. So it's very simple. If you wanted to perform the inner join, so let us see. So I'm going to create a df inner. Okay, data frame inner. It is equal to. So which one you wanted to join it with? Which one? Sir, I wanted to join the data frame 1. Data frame 1. Join it with the data frame 2. But on which condition you wanted to join? The condition is very simple, sir. The condition is df1 dot department ID is equal to df2 dot department ID. This is my condition, sir. And what is your join type? Sir, my join type is inner. So this is how you have to do it. This is how you have to do it. Then df underscore inner dot show. So this is how, sir. So when you wanted to do the inner join, so df1 dot, you wanted to join the df1 with the df2 on this condition. The condition you have to specify, and what is your join type. Okay. So this is how the join. And if you wanted to run it, you will be able to see the running. It is running, and you see here we have department ID, department name also in the single table itself. Okay, in the single table itself. Now what is the problem here, sir? I wanted to see the employee ID in a numerical order, proper sorted order, but here it is in a random order, which we don't wanted to do that. So in that scenarios, you can also add order by, which we already know, order by. So on which column, sir? The column name is employee ID, df1 dot emp underscore id dot descending. Okay, so this is how you can also add. See here. Okay, I'm going to mention ascending. When you mention the ascending, you will be able to see employee ID 1 2 3 4 5 until 10t. So this is how it is, sir. And one more thing, can you guys tell me what is the problem with this data set? Can anyone tell me what is the problem with the result? Correct. Correct. Now tell me, sir, what is the solution? How to fix it, sir? Correct. We need to specify the column names. So dot select. You can mention. I don't want all of these columns. You can mention df1 dot employee underscore id, comma df1 dot employee name, comma df1 dot department id. Oh, it's becoming bigger. So what I will do, let me copy this thing. I will do Okay, here it is. Okay, let me keep it here. Dot, sorry, dot this one here slash department ID, comma, department name. This is DF2, right? So we have to mention the DF2. So you can specify those things. Perfect. So this is how you can specify your list of columns that you wanted to see. Sir, tomorrow I don't wanted to see the department ID itself. Remove it. And some people say here, sir, I'm mentioning df1 dot department name. Department name is coming from the data frame 2. You should know that. And you should specify properly. Otherwise, if you mention this one, this is how people write it. And they say that, sir, department name, the data frame object has no attribute department name. This data frame does not have a department underscore name. So that is how you have to know. This is coming from the data frame 2. Okay, so this is how you are able to write it. Now the user wanted to see only the sales department. Okay, the client don't wanted to see all other departments. He wanted to see only the sales department. So how do we do that, sir? Can you guys tell me how do we do that? Only we wanted to filter it out for the sales department details. We don't want all other details, only department name, wherever it is sales, all of those details only we need it. How I can do that, sir?
Filter one.
Correct. So we will mentioning in where condition we are going to mention the department name that is coming from the data frame 2 dot department name is equals to, it is sales. Okay, sales. So this is how. Okay, however you wanted to write your query, you can write it in a single statement. That is the reason I am telling you this thing, guys. Okay, that is the reason I am telling you. If you wanted to write it, you can able to write it like this. Okay, or the condition could be the employee name df1 dot employee name ending with the name ending with dot like ending with e ending with e ending with e. Okay, now tell me, sir, what is the problem? Anyone? No, order is not a problem. The syntax is problem. Did they use the like operator perfectly? Look at here. I have shown you how the like works. See here. If you don't follow the syntax, it will again there will be a problem. So like is a function. It is not an operator here. So if you treat it as a no, sorry, you should, yes, correct. So whenever it is a function, you have to mention it in the brackets. There it is a operator. You can use it like that. But here it is a function. Okay. So here you should use it like this. See here, I have got the all of those employees whose name ending with E. So this is how you have to come up with a query which will be very useful for the business requirement. So in this scenario, we have learned how the inner join works and how you can able to come up with a query where you can able to do the order by selecting specific columns, where conditions. If you wanted to add tomorrow one more thing, you can also add that. Okay. Yeah, and now just don't want it to, yeah, it's fine. Okay, now similarly, if one wanted to perform left join, What they have to do, sir? Can you guys just think about it and tell me? Just to focus on this line and tell me how I can able to modify this as a left join. Correct. So I am see here the joining is same. So when you wanted to join the data frame 1 with the data frame 2 as well as the condition also same, the only thing is here the join type. This is your join type. So just to change it with the inner with the left join, then automatically everything will be good. Everything will be good. Okay. So you can also do like this. Okay. So this is your left join, sir. Okay. Make it as a left join. Here also make it as a left. Here also make it as a left. Okay, so this is how your left join works. Okay, here I don't wanted to see this one and I wanted to see ending with yes. Do I have no? Nothing is ending with yes. Something like L, ending with L. Okay, you have Paul and Rachel. Okay, so this is how you can able to apply the left join where you just have to change your join type. And similarly for the right join also, right? See here, the right join works a similar way. So even though you are joining the left join or right join, for this data, the results are same. For this particular data, the results are same. But you got to know that how you can able to apply the right join, inner join, outer join, and full join also. It will be the same thing, sir. Okay, full join. For full join, usually we will be mentioning outer. Okay, this is full join. Full means we will be mentioning outer. Okay, so full outer join. So that's the reason. This is full join. This is full join. Okay, so full join. This is how the full join looks like. This is also full join. Also, it is here giving me two results only because this is my requirement. So that is the reason. The where condition is filtering out the data. So that is the reason. This is how it works. But you got to know how the full join works, right? So this is how the full join also you can able to apply. Okay. Anyone have any questions? Sir, now tell me how if I wanted to add three tables, how I can do that? The question is how to add or how to join three tables. This is the question, sir. Or four tables. Tomorrow it can be four also. How to join four tables using the pyspark. Okay, so this is how it is. So final join df1 or df is equal to df1 dot join. You mention here df2 comma joining condition. I would just say joining condition. I am not joining, sir. This is to tell you, comma type, join type. Okay, this is how you have to mention. And this is join type. And here also you have to mention join condition. Okay, join type and join condition. Dot join, which is the df3, comma again join type and join condition you can mention. Okay, and one more join also there. You mention join df4. You see here, four tables we have joined properly. Okay, four tables we have joined properly. So you can change. You can just replace it with your condition and means on which column you are going to join this df1 and df2, and which column you are going to join the df3 with the df1 and df2. So that is how you have to specify your joining condition here and the join type. Do you wanted your join type as inner or left or right or full outer join? All of those things you can mention it here. So this is how you can able to go for inner join, left join, right join, all of those things. Okay. Yeah. Any questions on this one, guys? Usually there is no order, but you have to think in a performance perspective. Okay, think in a performance perspective. Okay, think in a performance perspective in the SQL also, and tell me is this order is correct or not. Can you guys think about it? Because see here, what I am trying to do. Look at this thing. I am first joining it. That's perfect. And you see here order by and select and where. Okay, so you are writing in a single statement, the performance does not worry because wherever the where condition is there, that is the one first running. Wherever the where condition is there, that is the one first running. And then order by works, and then select works, first the joining works. Okay, so that is how it works. So the performance is not required because it's a single query. And one more thing is that usually in the pyspark we did not to worry about the order. So it's not required to, but there's always a good way to mention the joining first and then you go for the order by select or where. Or you can also mention this where condition maybe here or the order by maybe at the end. But people will do always the where condition at the end and select statement will be at the first. So this is how you can actually copy this thing and do it here like this also you can do. Okay, it comes from the experience, guys. It comes if you try to work on it and you can able to try it out. Different steps, or you can also add it here. Okay, you can also add it here. Just you need not to worry about the sequence. You can always change it as per your requirement. Order by. Okay, see, the problem here is, see, when you do not join it, but you are asking for the column. So that is the reason it is asking you that you did not know that you are asking one employee ID from the data frame one, employee name from the data frame fine, department ID from the data frame one, that is fine. But you are asking department name from the data frame two, you did not do the joining operation and still you are asking that. So that's where it's going to be telling you, so change your sequence of operation. So that's where I'm going to come up with a one more change. So what I will do, instead of going to the select first, I will first do the joining, and then I'll do the select, and then I do the order by, then I do the where. So that is how. So whenever you write something and it's going to be telling you what is the error, and based on that you can actually fix it. But usually there is no sequence that to be followed. But always, if you are doing some kind of a ranking function or you are doing some kind of join, do that first, and whatever the operations you wanted to do it, you can do it later. Okay, so that is one thing. Now run it. Okay, that's perfect. And this is also you got to know that how you can able to join the four tables simultaneously. Okay. Oh, here oh yeah, you can also add group by also, of course. So let's try that. So let me control X. Let me keep it here. And yes, so for example, let me take inner, and you can also add group by. So here dot group by department ID, group by department ID. Okay, so just remove it. So usually what we have to do is that, so when you wanted to apply group by, you cannot directly apply it. You take this, yeah. So what is the requirement? Let us try to understand. So mm, a maximum salary. So do you? I do not have a maximum salary, and I don't know what I can do it here with the group by here. So I do not have a certain column. So for example, if I wanted to do some kind of aggregation only, I'll be using the group by. So I do not know. Mm, yeah, I can do that. So let me just think if I can incorporate here. Usually, if you can do it here, see for example, the same thing. So if I wanted to do the count of employees, so what I usually do is that, so I wanted to find the employee count. For that, usually what I can do, I can do two things. I can use group by or I can use partition by. So the partition by with a window specification also will give me the same thing. Or I can also go for group by. So for group by, what I will do df underscore inner, or sorry, I'm going to take it as a df2. So for the df2 is equal to df4 underscore inner dot the group by in the group by I wanted to based on df1 dot department id. I'll take the department id, and we already know how we can able to apply the aggregation, right? So aggregation. So I wanted to get the employee count just because we do not have any other aggregation. So that's the reason I'm just taking the count. Okay, the count. You can just mention the star or you can just mention any column name also. But I'm just taking the count star. I'm calling this as a dot alias as a count of employees, count of EMPS. Okay, and then you can say df2 dot show. So this is how a best example if you wanted to get or you wanted to see the df1 df underscore inner also, if you wanted to see, you can mention it here. This is how you can achieve. So let's see here how it is running. Somewhere something is count is not defined, so we have to define it. So from pyspark, we already know how this all things works, guys, so that's the reason I'm not telling you. Okay, from pyspark.sql.functions, import, which one, sir? Count. Look at here. Look at here. Right? So this is how. You don't need to do any operation. This you don't need to add the group by here in a single statement because you know you're doing some kind of a joining here. That means you are trying to join two or three tables where if you are trying to add group by it may not be able to iterable. So that's the reason I have separated it. Okay, I have separated it, and here if you wanted to find maximum of department id, minimum of department id, all of those things only. But now if you have a salary column, right, or a salary column or a tax column, there you will be able to find the aggregations easily. Now I just added the count, and you can add maximum, minimum, sum, average, all of those things also you can able to add it. Okay, this is how you people usually adding it. Okay. Here, if you still want, yeah, if you try to remove it, and then you will get a proper results. Okay. Sorry, something wrong. Something wrong. Oh, sorry. We made it as a DF2. This one as a DF2, so that is the reason. I should have make it as a DF3 because what is happening, right? Just now we have ran the DF2, and now when I run it, DF2 is taking department name is taking from this particular DF2 where that DF2 is not available. So I may have to run this thing one more time. This thing one more time. So that's the reason we must follow the sequence of data frames. Otherwise, this will create a lot of confusion. Okay, now see here. So I have all the employees and their department ID and the number of employees. If you count it, it should come as 20. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, you can add it. You can add it. Okay, you can add it. Dot select, and you can mention. I just want only the employee name. I don't want all other things. You can mention df1 dot employee ID. Okay. Sorry. Attribute missing the department. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. So I'm gonna take this employee department ID also because okay. We are just getting the count of employees as well as department ID, right? Why do I need to mention the select here? I should not mention the select here, right? So because if I mention the select, that's where I have to keep them in this particular group by. Okay, for example, if I want the employee ID also in this particular, so what I will do, comma, df1 dot employee underscore ID. Okay, you see here, department ID, employee ID, count of employees. This is how it works. No, you can write it. You can write it. See here, you can write it. That's what I'm saying. You can write it. Okay. But the thing is that group by and whatever the thing other than the count, all of those things should be in the select statement. That's what in the SQL also. If you remember, other than the aggregation function, all other columns should be there in the group by. Otherwise, it will not work. Right. See, for example, now you are adding group department ID. Perfect. You can add it. Employee ID. Perfect. You can add it. And comma. You can add this one, but that automatically comes. Or if you don't need it, you can also don't need to worry about it. And department ID is not different. Yeah. Sorry. See here. That's all. And if you want this count of employees also, you can add it. Okay. Yeah. You can add it. See, if you are adding some column, sir, I wanted to add some employee underscore name. And if you add some column and try to get, and if you do not add that in the aggregation, if you do not add that in the group by, it will not work, right? It's the same thing in the SQL also. So whatever the aggregation you wanted to do it in the select statement, do that in the select statement. Whatever the other columns are there, right? Mention in the group by, otherwise the select statement will fail. So the same thing I have mentioned it here. Okay. Yeah. If you wanted to run this one, copy it and mention it in the group by. It will work. Sorry. BF1. BF1. Sorry, here BF1. Okay. So here, this is how it works. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Okay. Usually, instead of these things, df1, and if you mention df2 or df1 employee id, okay, df1, okay, I am using the df1. Okay, that's actually wrong, guys. I should use df underscore inner. That's supposed to be used. Okay, employee, instead of employee id, I will use department name, and you see here the result. You see here the result. I don't want a select statement at all. Okay, now you see here the answer could be proper. Now you see department ID, department name, count of employees. So this is how in the SQL also we do. Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Okay, and after that, the final concept that I wanted to start is ranking functions. Okay, the ranking functions mostly we will be learning about row number. Okay, the rank. So we will be learning three things, guys: row number, rank, dense rank. Sorry, here I'm not getting right. Okay, sorry. Row number, rank, dense rank. So these are the three things that we are going to see now. So let me give you with an examples. So let's take a sample data set. Okay, sample data set is this one. Sample data set I'm taking as this one. You can see here one alias salary. That means employee ID, employee name, employee salary. So if you wanted to create a data frame is equals to spark dot create data frame dot data comma column, and if you wanted to see the data df1 dot show. Here I have created a data frame. Now I wanted to apply the row number. Okay, so the example with the row. So how the row number works is you guys already know. Row number assigns a unique rank to each row within the partition starting from 1. It just assigns a one rank, or it assigns a sequential number to that particular partition. Inside the partition, to the consecutive manner, it will be assigning a unique number. Okay, so that is what it is. And if you wanted to apply, usually we will be doing with a window specification. So for example, I wanted to give the unique number, or based on the salary, I wanted to assign a row number. Based on the salary, I wanted to assign a row number. So for that one, usually what we will do is that we will be creating window specification. That window specification will be like this. So window dot, so because these are all window functions, so window dot, you wanted to order by based on the salary, right? So df1 dot employee salary. So this is first we are going to create it. What it is doing, it is just ordering the employee salary. Okay, based on the employee salary, we wanted to add the row number. So for that one, first I have created the window number, window specification. Then you can apply df underscore row number. This is my function. This is my data frame name, that is df underscore row number. So how I'm going to do it? So you wanted to add a one more column. That column is specifying you the unique number based on the salary. It is assigning a unique number based on the salary. If it is ascending or descending, we can decide it. So for example, df1 dot with the column, we are adding a column, right? With the column, it's not coming. Okay, with the column, I don't know why it is not coming. I am actually applying tab. It's supposed to come automatically, so I am applying the row number. I'm applying the row number. The column name is row number. The function is this one, row number. This is my function. What we do over. This is what we do, right? Over. And this function I have already defined, window specification. This data frame I have already defined. So you can use it here, that variable. Okay. So if you wanted to look at the data, you can use this function or this data frame dot show. See it here. What is the thing? Okay. Window is not defined. Okay. So usually window has to be defined. So if you wanted to define the window from pyspark dot sql dot window functions import window, import window. Now it will work. Df1 it is not df. Row number. Okay, row number is also not defined. So let me define it. It is also comes under functions only. So whenever you are working on it, so you must know how to import all of these things. So row number is a function, you should know. So functions, pyspark.sql.functions import. You are importing this row number function, copy it and paste it here. Okay, so afterwards we are also importing the rank, and after that we're importing the dense rank also. So that's the reason I'm mentioning all of those things here. Okay, see here, employee ID. So did I assign the row number properly or not? See, based on the salary, I have assigned the row number. Okay, but I don't wanted to add the row number for highest row number for this particular employee salary, because for the highest salary, I wanted to add one. For the lowest salary, I wanted to add the lesser one. If you wanted to do that, you can actually mention descending. Okay. So order by dot. This is descending. You can mention it here. Okay. You can see here maximum salary. The row number is one. Properly. You can see here, I have added a one more column called with column. With the help of this with column, I have added a column called row number, and using the row number function over this thing. You, if you don't wanted to use this window specification, feel free to use this one inside here. Okay, feel free to use that inside here. That actually works. You don't need this one. Okay, for your understanding, usually to make it easy, that's what people do. Okay, so it's your wish, however you wanted to use it, but I will be using it like this. Okay, I will be using it like this. Yes, see here, so this is how it is. So if you wanted to add a row number, or sir, I wanted to add one more column, that is rank. Here only I wanted to add rank. So you can add rank, and the function name is rank, and it's the same thing. So yeah, it's a line indentation missed. See here, I have added a rank, and I will also tell you about dense rank and then give you the difference between all of these things with the column. I will give you the difference, guys. Don't worry. So people will be asking in many times in the interviews, what is the difference between the rank and dense rank? I will tell you. Do we have any of the same thing? No, right? So let me make it, few of the records are same. Okay, so 5,000, 5,000, and 4,500, 4,500. Let me run this one first and then this one first. See here, now this is how it is. So you have added the row number, rank and dense rank. You are just trying to add a one more column using the row number, and you are based on the order by salary, order by employee salary. Whether it is descending or ascending, it's your choice. Okay, so I'm adding a one more column for the row number, rank and dense rank. You can see it here. So what the row number do, it assigns a unique number. Okay, based on the column that you have mentioned in a sequential manner. What the rank will do, rank assigns the same rank to the rows with equal values and leaves the gaps in case of it is type. Okay, what is that, sir? You can look at here. See here, 5,000 salary, 5,000 salary. So after 6, you can look at here, after the rank 6, two people got the same salary. So I had to give the rank as 7 7. I had to give the rank as 7 7. And after that, what happened? What is the sequential order for after 7? What is the number coming? 8 will come. But what the rank will do? Rank actually leave the gap. It actually skips that particular number. How many times it will skip? For example, see here. It is 7. This means 7. It will consider as 8. Then it will consider as a 9. Or what I will do, 5,000 I will make one more number also. 5,000 I will make one more number. Then you will understand it clearly. Okay, look at here. See, so 7,000 rank 1, row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the row number does not worry about whether it is a whether it is the same equal value or not. It will not worry about it. It will keep on add the one more value, one more row number to the each cell. So for example, for the employee salary, it is added 1, and likewise, even though the values are same here, it is keep on adding this one. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Keep on adding the row number to the consecutively to the employee salaries, and it will go until 11. That's fine. And look at the rank. So what the rank will do whenever the values are same, whenever the employee salaries are same, it will try to give the same, it will try to give the same rank. Look at the 50,000. 50,000 is same, right? So 50,000 for the 1 9 11 employee IDs, it is same. So that is the reason it has considered that the 50,000 is the sixth salary, sixth highest salary. And after that it has skipped the 7 8. It has skipped the 7 and 8. So that's what the rank will do. Rank will actually skips the equal values or leaves a gaps in case of tie. In case if there is a tie, it will create a gap. So that's what the rank will do. But dense rank that will not do that. Look at here. Dense rank will not do that. Dense rank will follow the sequential order, does not leave any gap. Okay, dense rank assigns the same rank to the rows with equal values but does not leave gaps in case of ties. Okay, so if there is a tie, it will not leave any gap, but rank in case of any tie, it will leave the gap. See here, so 6 has repeated 1, 7 supposed to be 7 and 8, next it is 9. Okay, so that's how it is. Again here, see 9 9 came, so the 10 was skipped and then it is 11. But that it does not, the dense rank will not do that. See here, it is 6 6 6, then 7 7 and 8. So that is the main difference. I'm going to tell you here, row number, or I'm going to tell you here, why it's not okay. Here it came. So for example, if I have to say row number, the row number is this one, sir. Okay, assigns a unique rank to each row, or assigns a unique rank, or you can say unique rank is fine, to each row within the partition starting from 1. Okay, then we have rank. Rank assigns the same rank to the assigns the same rank to the rows with the equal values and leaves gaps in case of ties. Dense rank, it will not leave the same, but it will not leave any gap. Does not leave any gap in case of ties. So this is how the definition, guys. Look at here, very important thing people will be asking in the interviews. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Any other questions, guys, on this one? So you now know how to apply rank, dense rank, row number in the pyspark as well, and what is the difference between the rank and dense rank, and now you know how to do the joins as well. Okay, so all of these things I think you got it now. Okay, any questions, anyone? Okay, that's great. So with this one, I'm
Uh,
stopping the session for, yeah.
After this transformation, can we load the same data to BigQuery?
That's what. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take a sample thing. What I'll do tomorrow, our session tomorrow is this one, guys. I'm going to save this one. For tomorrow's session, I'm going to open a PySpark notebook separately. I'm going to call it as two things we are doing now. Two things. One is job one. You can consider as a pipeline one. Okay, job one. And one more thing is job two. One more is job two. Job two. Sorry. What we are going to do, sir? Job one and job two. In the job one, I load the I sorry extract the data from Google Cloud Storage. If it is a CSV file or whatever the file format is, CSV or JSON, or this is what in the real time also people do. CSV or JSON or a Parquet or Avro, whatever the format it is, load extract the data from the GCS and do some transformations, do transformations, do some transformations based on the requirement and load it to the BigQuery. So this is what people will do heavily. So this is one example. Okay, this is one example. And similarly, in the job to what we are going to do, similarly, we are not loading it from the reading it from the GCS. We read it from the MySQL DB. Read it from the MySQL DB, any table. Okay, any table. Do some transformations based on the requirement and load it to the BigQuery. These are the two things that we are going to do it tomorrow. Okay. So these are the end to end. So where maybe I'm telling you one or two transformations only in the companies, when you are going really, there will be a plenty of transformations. And for that also, I will give you assignment. So I have assignments. I will tell you tomorrow how you guys have to do the assignment also, which is very, very important for us. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Okay, stay tuned.
Sir,
Tomorrow. Yeah.
you mentioned extract data from GCS. Can you extract the data from like existing on-premises platforms? Like if I have Oracle platform.
No, no. I'm going to tell you the database. See, MySQL is hosted on the on-premises only.
Okay.
Yeah, MySQL is hosted on the on-premises only. I'm reading it. I did not mention Cloud SQL, right? Cloud SQL is my cloud. Yeah,
Okay, sir, sorry.
yeah. Okay. Any other things? Okay, guys. So tomorrow we will see this job one and job two. I will give you assignments as well, and I will download this one and give it to you guys. And you can always go here and go to here, and you have it here. Session one, session two. I'm going to add it here now. The session three. Okay. So session three transformations. I'm adding it. Attach a file. So you see here session three also added. Next to job one, job two also I will add it here only. Okay. Just click on it. It will open. Just click on it. It will open.
Sir, sorry. Where is this note page? Like I didn't find it. I couldn't able to join few classes.
So you have in the data proc, you have it in the pages.
The link it is
Okay.
available in the Google Drive. Yes.
No, no, no. I'm gonna paste here the link. Okay. So for the data engineering, the link is this one, guys. I'm gonna share it. Copy. Okay, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
No, no. Actually, if you install VS Code, it will be easy. Okay, install VS Code, guys. Okay, VS Code actually opens everything fast, and it will be very good. So when you open it, so it will be automatically opening in this one. See here how. Yeah, yeah. Open, download VS Code. You can actually go to and just download VS Code. Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, download it. It automatically, when you click on download, it will be automatically. Just click on Windows and it will be downloaded for you. Yeah, yeah. And try to understand how the Visual Code Studio Code also works, because in the companies, people are heavily using the Visual Studio Code for the source code management. So, yeah, understand that point as well. It will be easy if you try to understand the interface now itself. Yeah. Okay, guys. Tomorrow we will see the job one and job two. Very interesting one. And I will also give you the assignment. So don't forget tomorrow's class. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a great day.